Hey everybody, it is time for our weekly reading of the book of Jeremiah out of the Passion Translation, and today we are on chapter 16, and so let's just get right into it, and afterwards I will just remind you of where everything will be posted after the fact. So Jeremiah 16, Yahweh's plan for Jeremiah's life. Yahweh spoke to me again and said, "You are not to marry or have children in this land. For this is what I, Yahweh, have to say concerning any children that may be born in this place and concerning their mothers and fathers in this land. They will die of deadly diseases. No one will mourn for them or bury them. Their bodies will lie like dung on the ground. They will be consumed by the sword and by food shortages, and the birds and beasts will feast upon their corpses. For Yahweh says, you are not to enter a house of mourning or go there to lament and to console them. For I have lifted my favor off that people, declares Yahweh. I will no longer show them my kindness and compassion. The least and the greatest alike will die in this land. They will not be buried. No one will mourn for them, cut themselves, or shave their heads to show their grief. No one is to offer food to people in mourning to comfort them in their loss, even if it is their bridegroom, the sounds of gladness and laughter. It will happen in your lifetime before your very eyes. And when you prophesy all these words to that people and they ask you, why has Yahweh decreed all this great evil against us? What is the wrong and the sin that we have committed against Yahweh our God? Answer them. Because your ancestors walked away from me, declares Yahweh, and followed other gods and served and worshipped them. They abandoned me and failed to keep my instruction. Yet you have acted even worse than your ancestors. Each of you followed the stubborn desires of your evil hearts and refused to listen to me. Therefore, I will fling you out of this land to a land that neither you nor your fathers have known. And there you will serve other gods day and night to your heart's content, for I will have no pity for you. Exile will not be forever. Listen, a time is coming, declares Yahweh, when I will where it will no more be said, as surely as Yahweh lives, who brought the Israelites out of the land of Egypt, but rather, as surely as Yahweh lives, who brought the Israelites back from the land of the north and from all the lands to which he had banished them. For I will restore them to their homeland, which I gave to their ancestors. Behold, I will summon many fishermen, declares Yahweh, and they will fish them out. After that, I will summon many hunters, and they will hunt them out of every mountain and hill, and chase them out of their hiding places in the rocks. For I see everything they do. They are not hidden from my presence, nor does their guilt escape my gaze. First I will pay them back in full, even double for their evil and their sins. They have defiled my land and made it unfit for me because of their dead, detestable idols, and have filled the land I have chosen for my own with their abominations. Jeremiah's confidence in God. Yahweh, you are my strength and my stronghold, my sanctuary in a time of trouble. Nations will stream toward you from the ends of the earth and say, the gods of our ancestors are nothing but frauds, worthless idols that could do nothing for them. Can anyone make his own gods? If so, how could they be real gods? Yahweh says, surely I will teach these people once and for all. I will cause them to experience my powerful hand and my might, and they will learn that my name is Yahweh. And that was Jeremiah chapter 16 in the Passion Translation. As always, the posts with the footnotes for this chapter will be in the comments if you're watching on Facebook, or in their own post if you're watching on YouTube. So that is our Jeremiah reading for this week, and I will be back again next week to read Jeremiah 17. Have a great Sunday and a great rest of your week.